Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Del Palms. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Happy Sunday to you all. Yes, coming on. Sorry for coming a bit late, some few minutes behind schedule. We're going to be discussing today. Does cheating, it's a question, does cheating necessarily means your spouse or your partner doesn't love you? Does it mean when your spouse, when your partner, when your loved ones cheat on you, does it mean they don't love you? That is what it's going to be an open chat today. I'm going to be giving you one or two reasons from my own perspective, but I want you to contribute majorly on this or in this. Yes, does cheating necessarily mean your partner or your spouse doesn't love you? That's what we're going to be talking about this afternoon. Please, I discovered that a lot of you don't share our chats. You don't share our videos. You don't share our videos. You don't like. You don't comment. Let it be forthcoming, because that is what keeps me here. Your feedbacks is what actually keeps me here, and what gives me courage to keep on doing the good work. If actually you guys see that something good I'm doing here, then let it be forthcoming. Let's always have your comment. Let's always invite somebody, send the link of the video out to people. Let them come and join us. Yes, Tosin, I love you. I see you coming. All right. Yeah, share the video, like the video, invite others. Then let me quickly shock you. I want you guys to know that we are on Instagram. We're also on Twitter. Check on Instagram, we're Delbam Blog. On Twitter, simply Delbam. There's no blog attached to it. And on Facebook, it's still the same Delbam Blog. Thank you for loving me. Thank you for standing by me. Does cheating necessarily mean your spouse doesn't love you? That's what we're going to be talking about. So keep it coming. Yeah, keep it coming. Thank you guys. 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 And I hope all of you are getting prepared for our Independence Day. Yes, that's my very good friend. Thank you. Thank you, fine mama. Thank you. Yes. How are we preparing? I hope our independence is really worth celebrating. Fuel is very expensive. That's just a take-home note. Does cheating necessarily mean your spouse doesn't love you? My answers, I'm going to keep it, is coming at the end of the show. But are we supporting cheating? What are the effects of cheating? How do you know your partner is cheating on you? What are the signs? What are the signals you're going to get when a partner is cheating on you? Yes, we're going to be talking about that. And we're going to be as brief and as fast as possible so that we go and celebrate Lekon and BBN Niger. Thank you. What is cheating? Cheating is an act of dishonesty or unfairly in order to gain advantage. Cheating can be physical, emotional, or digital, in form of digits. I can cheat you and collect your money. I can cheat you emotionally, and I can cheat you physically. Yes, thank you guys for coming. Thank you. I see my mommy crown tea. Mommy tea. Thank you. Yes. Does cheating, we're talking about cheating, and I'm giving an instance or definition of what cheating is. We have once been cheated one way or the other in life. We've been cheated by people we love so dearly, people we hold at high esteem, people we love, people we never expected. You understand? People we never expected, they will cheat on us. We've cheated us. They've dampened us emotionally, physically, psychologically, but we've bounced back. How did you do it? How did you get back to your feet? How did you keep it behind you? A lot of people, there is nobody in this whole wide world that you're going to ask, You have an ex. What came up with the ex? Why did you guys have to break that relationship? Was it based on cheats? That's where we're going to be putting. Please just drop one or two things that people could learn from. Let's not have it at the back of our mind that cheating is a cankerworm that has actually eaten so deeply into the war of relationship that nowadays a whole lot of homes have been broken due to cheating. Even when you lie, you've cheated on the trust of that person. You lie to save face. You've cheated on the trust of that person. How do you manage? How do you bounce back from a broken relationship that emanates from cheat? How do you come back to life? How do you resolve it? Cheating also, I've heard of a medical doctor in Abuja that the fiancé cheated on him with a very close relative or a very close counterpart, a very close person. And this medical doctor, for crying out loud, all he could think of, all he could phantom at that space of time or at that moment was to commit suicide. How can cheat? What are the damage? What extent of damage can cheat do on your relationship? What extent? I understand that African men have this mentality of we're Africans and we can take as many as possible wives as we can manage. But trust me, have you ever sat back at the back of your decks to think that the same emotion you have is the same emotion the women have? I am actually sorry. I'm very sorry because the Muslims will really not buy ideas with me on this. But just let's place it on the table and be neutral. Do not let's go to on the part of religious. Just let's be neutral about it so that we can see things logically. What your belief teaches you is different from what I'm going to be saying. I'm just saying on a neutral ground now. When you sit back, regardless of the religion, and you feel, all right, what I'm going to do right now is that we're going to take another girlfriend. Can you as well encourage what makes the female folks lesser in this part? What makes them lesser? Don't they have the same measure of emotions? Don't they reason? Don't they love the same way you love? Don't they think the same way you think? And do you know, I'm actually not on the side of the women because I've listened to so many preachers. Women does it better. Men are smart when it comes to cheating, but trust me, women are smarter these days. And I think that is coming up from the angle of what they've taken from the men in the time past. So they've actually sat back to think of a better way to do it. We're thinking very vast, and they're doing the women can cheat better than the men nowadays. But is it good in every relationship? Does cheating necessarily means we don't? That's a topic. Does cheating necessarily means you don't love your spouse? When you cheat on your spouse, what do you intend to gain? When you cheat, do you know one thing I know is that they said there's nobody that knows. We all know the beginning of the war, but we don't know how it ends. The relationship you're going in, your intention is, let me go in and quickly have a fling. Let me go in because I like the physique. Let me go in because maybe she's presentable. Let me go in because she speaks well. Let me go in because I like her lips. You have a future. You have something at the back of your mind that propel you, that is gingering you, that is giving you the ginger, the urge to go ahead and do this. But how do you know it? Do you think of how it's going to end at the long run? Do you think of the emotional damage it's going to cause on your partner? We always have that kept aside, not wanting to know, and very easy. We come up easily with, I am sorry. It is the devil's work. It is the devil. It is the devil's work. How? The devil did not toast the women or the men for you. The devil did not allow you, tell you to say yes when these men came after you. So what is the essence of you saying, I'm sorry? it is the devil's work. We use this term the devil. Sometimes the devil self, because we call the devil too much, it will come after. So let's go back to the definition of cheats. Cheating involves channeling sexual energy or deep emotional support towards someone who could potentially present a sexual partner. It usually do not always involve some forms of deceit. It usually involves some form of deceit and neglect of your partner's need. Cheating is cheating regardless of the gender. If it's the man that is doing the cheating, if it's the woman that is doing the cheating, cheating is cheating. Cheating is breaking the rules that you and your partners have set for each other and not minding it. One of you is neglecting the partner's rules. Cheating is bad. Love does not cheat. There is no how you tend to love someone. Love is tender, love is caring, love is sweet, love is something that is bigger than even that four-letter word. And there is no how you tend to say you love someone and cheating is what comes to your mind. It is only seen in the parts of this world, particularly about the male folks, that they can have so many wives, so many. King Solomon's lineage? So many wives, so many side chicks there that you eventually take a whole lot of things away from you. We're going to be talking about that too. And also, it is also buttressed in the African mentality that men are polygamous in nature. What is this restricting factor that is making the women not to be polygamous in nature? Why can you do it and the women can't do it? Why do you think you have? What is giving you the leeway? Where is it written? What is giving the men's folks this so much leeway, so much ego, so much rise in their shoulder that we can do it and nothing will happen? Let's talk about that too. It is a wrong thing to do because it's created divided love and attention in the house when you cheat. Not necessarily, but it means that you did not consider how your partner will feel at the end of the day. Alright, what are the signs? Let's look out for the signs. What are these signs that you will look out? You will see when a man is cheating, intending to cheat. Sometimes the symptoms, the signs and the signals manifest before the actions takes place. Sometimes the signs and the signals manifest. Remember, there is nobody in a relationship. If your partner is leaving you today, you understand, physically, if he's telling you, see, we need to break up now, I can't just go ahead with this, you were actually not giving me what I wanted. Trust me, that particular person, before he voiced it, he has actually left you long before now. He has left you probably some 6, 7, 1 year ago, some 3, 4, 5, 6 months ago. Emotionally, he has left you. So you're the only person in that cage of love, in that cage of in that prison called relationship. You're just in a relationship with yourself, thinking you are in a relationship with another. So there is no relationship that is broken at the moment that was broken at that particular time. It has been broken. It has been, you guys have gone your pathway because your partner in that relationship will have given you so much signals that we tend to blindly ignore. So much signals that we tend to blindly ignore, all in the name of love is blind. Trust me, there is no love that is blind. I advise everybody to shine your eyes, because before it hits you real hard, it has given you signs and signals that you tend to ignore. Love is gentle, love is caring, love tends. You can never see a mother that gives birth, even when they are insane, when women are insane, when they don't have their insanity complete. When they give birth, they protect, they shield. It is still the same thing with love and loving your partner. If you have someone you love, you will shield the person, you will tender the person, you will tend the person, you will nurture the person, you will crave for the companion of that person. You always want to be around that same person because you love each other. Yes, what are the signs? Let's look out for the sign now. Insecurity. The moment you see them with their phone, they can't keep it anywhere close. Please, let's keep the comments dropping. Remember to share the page. And I've told you guys before I go to the 6 signs and signals you look out for in a cheating partner, either for the man or the woman. We have our Instagram page on Delbam blog. We also have our Twitter page Delbam. We have a liking page, Delbam. Now our Facebook page, Delbam blog. Thank you. Please subscribe for all those pages. We have interesting and entertaining news for you on a daily basis. And let's go to the next page. We are going very fast now to having our YouTube page. Watch out for that space too. Now let's go to the signs and signals you look out for in a cheating partner. Alright, signs and signals you look out for in a cheating partner. Insecure. A cheating partner will never be secure leaving their phones. They can't just drop their phones. Yes, thank you. They can't drop their phone. If they're going to the toilet, I've been in such a relationship before. It is in the toilet they make call. If they are sleeping, the phone, I'm sure somebody on this line, on this page knows what I'm talking about. The phone is always under the pillow. Not just under the pillow. You know, they have to shift the pillow cover clothes and put it inside and lie down on it as if the end is going to an end. Probably password it, switch it off, and what is this insecurity about? If those are signs you should look out for. Insecurity. They are so insecure with their phone. They want to go to everywhere with their phone. They can't leave their phone. If their phone rings when they are even in the bedroom, there's a comedy I saw. A man, the wife was seated in the living room. The man was having a shower and the phone rang. This man ran until he fell. That is insecurity. What? Why is he so insecure with the phone if he's actually a sincere partner? Look out for that space. They are very, very insecure with their phones. They can't let it ring anywhere. They tend to save all the names of their concubine with varieties of names. You hear mechanic, plumber, security, driver, tire, spare parts, a name of a woman, a name of a man. Look out for that too. Insecurity with their phone at all times. Dissatisfaction with your partner, with your spouse, having regret. The moment somebody is in a relationship with you and he feels he's doing you a favor, this is so sensitive. They feel they're actually doing you a favor. You don't match up to my standard. I'm actually helping you, because if I don't help you, who will marry you? After all, you are a mother of one. After all, you are a mother of 6. You're not fine. You know, I don't really even enjoy it. I don't really like the way you do. You see, real women out there now, they will just draw their eye pencil the way Delbam just draw hers like this. Why won't you learn? So much complaints, so much complaints. There is nothing. If you wear clothes, they'll tell you, why are you wearing blue color? I don't like blue color. You're supposed to have changed it. If it's consistent, complaints keeps coming. They tend never to be satisfied with anything you do. They see it as if they're doing you a favor by marrying you or dating you or being in a relationship with you. My dear, there is a cheat somewhere, and the cheater knows he's cheating the cheatee. If there's a word like that, there is a cheat somewhere, and the cheater knows he's cheating the cheatee. So there is a cheat somewhere. If your partner feels is doing you a favor, or she is doing you a favor, you don't match up to the standard, and everything you tend to do to please him or her in that relationship is never satisfied. If you buy her a Gucci shoe, she will complain that she needed a Prada. If you buy her a Prada, she will say it's a signature she needs. If you buy, the moment the complaint is coming and it's never going down and nothing is working. No matter how hard you try, there is a cheating somewhere. Obviously there is a cheating somewhere. Then a situation where a man is never creating time. On Sunday they go to work, on Saturday they are in work, and they come back the same day. Sundays, there's no difference between weekends and weekdays. You go to work Monday, immediately after church service on Sunday. That is if they happen to go. They go from morning and they come back at night. And the same thing, the night they come back, the children have gone to bed. There's no family time. There's no time to discuss. There's no bonding time. There is no time to relate. The woman, we all know our nature. We want to talk. We just want to air our views. We want to share what happened. The moment you don't have a gossip partner in your husband, the moment is not giving you that allowance. The moment is actually not there for you. It's not giving you the shoulder to rest on, or the wife is not giving you the shoulder to rest on. They fall so much in love with their work, they don't want to come home. And the moment they come home, they want to go to the bedroom to have their shower. They just want to eat and go to the bed, as if the other partner is just a piece of wood or furniture. There is a cheat somewhere. That's my 3 points. Insecurity with phone, dissatisfaction with your partner, not creating enough time for family time. We understand perfectly with those people that have that are doing sensitive jobs. Some might even have to go out at night to work. The people on the front lines, the medical personnel, some might even have to travel outside. But there are times you come back home. There are times these people come back home. And if this little time of creating family time is not there, and even if you're there, the moment you're at home, those periods you're at home, you want to carry your phone, you want to get onto your laptops, there is no time for the children to bond with you. There is no time for the children to give you gists or stories of what happened or what they are taught in school. There is a cheat somewhere. You're getting it's just a sign of getting tired, getting frustrated, just feeling there's somebody in the house that is choking you and you needed your space. So watch out for that. Night crawling. Your job is stationed for the daytime, and you're always keeping at night. You want to go and hang out all the time. You want to be with new kinds of friends. They drink, they just go out. You go out and not even come back the next morning. That is a very huge opportunity for cheat to come in if that person is actually not cheating. That is a very huge opportunity for cheat to come in. That's if that person isn't cheating already. Yes, night crawling, keeping new circles of friends, especially the opposite one. You want to tell all what you have, every gist, the little time you want to gist, the little time you want to gist, your gist is centered around new friends, new female folks, new female friends that are coming on, that you've just met. How there's a cheat, high tendencies of cheat setting in. Emotional distancing. You don't feel fascinated by your wife. It's not you just feel it doesn't look appealing to you sexually. You don't want to get down with your partner. You just feel everything is old and arcade. You don't want to go down that lane anymore. You needed something new and something different. You are cheating. We're talking about the factors, the signs and the signals to look in for in a cheating partner. We've spoken about insecurity with phones. We've spoken about dissatisfactions. Suddenly your partner will not just satisfy you anymore. Everything about your partner will become irritating and disgusting. You feel you're doing your partner a favor by getting married to them. Not creating enough family time for your family or for your partner. Night crawling, emotional distancing. Your partner, suddenly you have a detach. You detach yourself sexually from your partner. You no longer, there's no appeal. He's not appealing to you anymore. He doesn't entice you anymore. You can be on the same bed with your partner or with your partner for months without even having the urge or craving. That means you're doing it somewhere. Yes, that's means you're doing it somewhere. You're getting it. You're getting that satisfaction somewhere else. Yes. Now, complaints over little things from your partner, comparing your partner. Can't you see the way Mama Lagbaja is in? She looks this. The moment you start comparing, that means the person's wife you're comparing your wife to, you have your eyes on that person. And probably you are actually cheating out there for you to feel this person here, your neighbor's wife, the people you're comparing your wife with look so appealing to you as against your wife. You feel your wife isn't doing it well. There's a way you can sit down and communicate about it, talk about it, and get things back into the shape you wanted it to be. Get things back into the shape you wanted it to be. You can't just keep complaining, you keep comparing your wife. The moment you start comparing your wife, with your neighbors, with people around you, there is diminishing of love and affection in that relationship. The moment your wife is not even sexually attracted to you anymore, there is there is a distraction somewhere. Somebody's giving it to you, or somebody's getting down with you the way you wanted it elsewhere. No communication. If you're not communicating, if you can't come back so late when the kids are off to bed, when everything is not just working out well, and you want to gist, there should be time. The moment cheat comes in, the extent or the limits of your chat and communication will definitely be going down. And the moment you take communication off any relationship, that relationship is heading for the doom. The moment it is as simple as communication, the moment you take that communication away and you expand the communication gap in every relationship, that relationship is headed for doom. Making provisions for the home. You see a lot of men. I have friends that are giving these complaints. Honestly, the moment, I don't know why it is like that on this part of our world, that your wife is working and you feel all the burden and responsibility in the home front should just be shelved and thrown back to her to cater for both the kids, the home front, the bills. You're no longer taking bills because there is someone out there that is taking your money from you. There is someone out there that you're catering for. The moment you can't take the bills, not that you're economically you're down, not that you don't have the financial capability. If that is the issue, the women should come in and support. But the moment you're not even doing anything, and it's not that you don't have, because you have some side chick somewhere that is extorting you, that is draining you, that is making, side chick, extramarital affairs, and alcohol, and also drugs. There's certain group of addicts that extort money from you without any gain. They only give you so much heart pain. They only give you so much issues emotionally, physically. They give you so much heart pain emotionally, physically, financially. You just drain. The moment you have this, honestly, you're headed for the doom, and that relationship cannot work. You're not ready to take the bills. Trust me again, that in every relationship that you have shoved all your responsibility to the shoulder of the women, you're losing your dignity, you're losing your value, and you're losing your respect. So obvious. You'll be losing your dignity. The woman, you come home today, we understand I don't have. You come home tomorrow, we want to support you. You come home next tomorrow, we are there for you. The moment is constant and you're not doing anything to fill in that gap, and you have shelved all the responsibility to these women, they will drag you out. Honestly, they will drag you. you will lose your value. That is, you will ask them for food and they will give you cover plate and serve you. Do you understand? You just have to take the bill sometimes. I am not in support. If you've checked, if you've been following me constantly, and if you check my previous video, you will see various lectures that I've made on women being supportive in the home front and taking bills. But don't share it. Don't feel because she's responsible, because she's working, or probably because she's earning more than you, and you have to throw all the responsibility to her to fix. Please, we need to check that space. It is actually killing a whole lot of homes these days. Yeah, being too secretive. You don't go work. You don't go feed one. You don't bold. No man get that balls. No woman get the balls. That you're cheating somewhere. You have an extramarital affair, and you could go home and tell your wife or your husband that actually my side chick say make I greet you or even give me gifts. You'll be so secretive, and that secrecy is what is coming up with you always holding on to your phone, sleeping with your phone. I say, I've been in a relationship that pillow, we lift the clothes and put the phone inside the pillow and sleep with it as if, must you kill yourself? Yes, must you kill yourself? You get so secretive, your phone, everything, everybody around you, when you're being too secretive, becomes a suspect. Even your kids. Your phone rings, your kids picks the phone to come and give you, you will suspect them. They will go and give it to their mother. Somebody, you are chatting with your side chicks and somebody is passing behind you, you will suspect the person is checking your phone. Honestly, being too secretive, and any cheater is always taking into cognizance, always suspecting the next person, your spouse, will cheat. If you're steadily a good cheater, you suspect that let me use the instance of the man now. If a man is cheating and the wife wake up in the Saturday morning or the Sunday or Saturday morning and had a bath, looks good, where are you going? You didn't tell me you're going out today. Because he knows what he's capable of doing. So he suspects everybody that too, if they can look so good, they might be cheating too, because the side chicks always looks too good for them to meet wherever they are meeting. Yeah, so they get so suspicious of everybody. Insecurity, they don't trust anyone, they have trust issues, they get over jealous. Yeah. Now, and when someone is cheating, when a cheater is being caught in the act, he tends to turn the table around. They are so smart, you catch them, they are so smart, they turn the table around, and you will, this one is peculiar to the men. If their wives catch them in the act of cheating, they turn the table around, and we women, they eventually beg sorry to just light peace, to allow peace to reign at the moment. Anybody cheating, they are peculiar about their look. They always want to look extra cool, extra sweet, extra attractive. They want to just look good for you. They want to look good for that side chick. They are conscious of their looks. Because they want to attract new side chicks. They want to look good for the one they have out there. They want to maintain status quo. Yeah, thank you. They want to maintain status quo. They want to look so good at every instance. Now, please drop whatever comments, whatever points to buttress what I've said. In all this, does it still look good? Those are just signs and signals of knowing a cheating partner. What effects does it have? Remember, our discussion is, does cheating necessarily mean you do not love your partner or your spouse? It does. In all what I've enumerated, which one is pointing at ending on a good slate with your partner? Eventually your partner will have an heartbreak, will suffer depression. I've mentioned a story of a medical doctor that was jilted, or that was caught in the act of sleeping with a best friend and was almost at the verge of committing suicide. Please, this person, with the story I heard, he drank sniper because the partner he sponsored in school, the partner he so much fell in love with, cheated. It's wrong. If you actually feel there's a look you want your partner to wear, why not take them to the nearby salon and make sure they are being dressed that way? If there's something you want them to put on, why not encourage that to be done? Must you cheat? This is not centered around the men alone, but even the women, because the women cheat better these days. They do it better. Yes, what are the effects? This could obviously be accommodated differently according to the individual tolerance. The effects could actually be committed. If you cheat on a man, voila, you dey go your father's house. But if the men cheat on the women, we have soft spots. We can accommodate it to some extent. We still have soft spots. We still have this tolerance. We can tolerate it. We can accommodate it. We can take it in. We can rub it in. We can forgive. We're quick to forgive him. Women are quick to forgive him. But men, you're going to your father's house. You try it. It will definitely. There is no relationship that cheating has actually been placed as a card. Cheating card has been placed on the table that the trust remains the same. Even if the trust is coming back, will be built back, to some extent it will be dent. To some extent it will be dent. Cheating breaks trust in the relationship. It gives a sense of insecurity. You have cheated on your spouse before, and there is, even if it's something different you're doing, the moment they sense you or sight you with another part or an opposite gender, even if you don't have anything to do with this person, the memory will flash back, and they will be thinking, insecurity comes. They feel very insecure. They don't want you anywhere close to opposite partner. We cannot, I understand we cannot completely do without the opposite partner in terms around our workspace. You can't say because you're a man, the only people you want to work with are men. Because you're a woman, the only persons you want to work with should be women. No. But if there had been history of cheats in the relationship, trust the chances of your partner trusting you will be slim, will be cut down. So they don't trust you, that the trust will be dented. Their insecurity will set in massively. They get very insecure whenever they see you with an opposite partner, or an opposite partner is sending you text message, or you're chatting with an opposite partner. The insecurity will set in, trust will be dented. Then it destroys the love and affection. Remember, love, as we have always been misused, or we have always misused it, is something very huge, something very passionate, something very large, something bigger. And it's not something you don't see. I've heard about a lady and a man just meeting at the first instance, and the man or the woman saying I love you. It's something that had to grow with time. It's something that had to grow with time. It's something you have to tender. It's something you have to tend. It's something you have to nurture. It's something you have to grow. You guys have to learn yourself and accommodate the good, the bad, the ugly side of you. So that is how love will now rub in and start growing and growing and growing. So it's not something you just see somebody and say you love the person. And the moment this trust dents, love is affected. Affections will reduce. You have to start building it again. Those are the negative effects of cheating in every relationship. Trust will be dented. Insecurity will set in massively. Love and affection will reduce. It will seriously reduce. And trust me, if it is in a family that there are kids, it will rub on the children, because now the partners, that's especially when it's on the part of the woman now, the man will now be thinking, are these kids really mine? Bad thoughts will keep coming into the man's head. Yes, create gaps. It's definitely, you feel irritated. The moment you change the effects, you don't want to talk to the person, you just want to be with yourself, you just want to bloom within you alone, you just want to, it creates gap. It creates serious gap in communication. It gives so much room to secrecy, because you want to keep a whole lot of things to yourself. You don't want to say it because you have committed one and you've been caught in their act and you've pleaded. You want to now start keeping so much secret to yourself so that your wife doesn't get to know. And a lot of people, so that you don't open the file and so that they will not go fit trace your history of cheating to the past time. Yes, when you're cheating, you lose so much focus because you have a divided attention. You can't think straight. You have your wife at home, your side chicks will be calling you, you're protective and very secure with your phone, you're overprotective, you don't want your wife, in short, I have seen a scenario whereby a cheating man has an extra phone. So the phone comes on for the side chicks. That's the number he gives out. The phone comes on when he's out of the house. The moment he's going back to the house, he switches it off and keep it in the pigeon hole. But as God will catch this man, the wife just go to the pigeon hole, put on the phone, text message upon text messages. You get so secretive. It's still part of the secretive part of the effects on cheating on the partners. Then it makes you lose focus. It makes you lose direction. You're always trying to infuse the side chick plan into your plan and into your budget. Into your plan, you have to infuse them. Into your budget, you have to infuse them. Remember, wọ́n ní ìran àsùnkàkà kankan ò kì í gbọ̀fẹ́, wàá ṣànáwó, ògbà tó nára, lọ́wọ́ àṣàánú. Yeah, sorry, I had to go down that lane. For those that can hear me, I'm sure they're watching. Alright, they said there's nothing goes for nothing. That's just what I've just said. No, nothing goes for nothing. If you're not spending money, you're spending your strength and energy, emotions. So you can't womanize, you can't double date without spending something. It's not for free. Even if the person tells you I love you, you can climb my head, you must spend something. So nothing goes for nothing. It reduces the time you're supposed to spend with your wife. That is the negative effect. It reduces it because whenever you're supposed to be home, you want to go and spend time so that when you get home, they don't call you again. You're being so conscious of everything. You're losing focus with reality. There are budgets you've stated and there are plans you want to meet up as a family because you have somebody that is cutting corners somewhere. It will reduce on that. It's robbing. Then disagreement and quarrel will be the order of the day. You guys, we have to be quarreling because everything the woman or the man does irritates you. You just feel he's not your match. He's not meeting up to the standard you wanted. He's not doing it right the way you've wanted it. Please drop your comments. Remember to share. Remember to share the video. Let me give you the good news. We are on Instagram, we're on Twitter, we're on Liking. On Instagram, the page is delbam_blog. On Twitter is delbam. On Liking is delbam. Please follow us on all those pages. Remember to share this video. Remember, you will be saving somebody's relationship. Honestly, you wouldn't know how much you're going to be saving somebody. You wouldn't know one or two persons that will be picking one point that will help to salvage their relationship by you sending this. Like it and drop your comments. Tag others. Drop it into those groups you belong to. Drop it on WhatsApp. Thank you. Alright, now we're still talking about depression. Depression, if trust is being dented, it depends on the person you're hurting. A lot of people, we've had series of issues about an heartbreak scene, and what comes to the mind of the person that was broken was to commit suicide. It sets a very high rate of divorce, because there will be a lot of, for you to cheat, there are different, cheating is a long line. In the process of you cheating, you've lied. In the process of you lying, you've committed other sins, and it's a chain of reactions. And if this person knows, it all depends on how we can accommodate things or tolerate issues. Some will just feel they are not interested in the relationship again. And what is the fate of the kids, the children, the offsprings? What is the fate of the offsprings? What is the fate of the children? If we allow cheat to destroy what you built happily ever after. Transmitting of infection. Ew. Cheat. With all this HIV, all this, even coronavirus, hepatitis A, B, all this, could still think of cheating, and you will carry that big disease. Just go home and deposit it for the innocent partner that is sitting and waiting. Those are the negative effects of cheating. Transmitting of infections, transmitting of diseases, transmitting, and a lot of people will say we will get protected. Let me bust your bubbles. Do you know that the moment you have a relationship outside your marriage, and you feel you've been in with that person for some 2, 3, 4, 5 months, you will no longer use condom. You won't. You will no longer use condom. You just throw your condom aside and start saying it's my personal and only one girlfriend I get. Even your boo get a boo. Your boo get boo. That your girlfriend has another boyfriend, because he knows you're married. He knows you're in a serious relationship. He knows it doesn't go anywhere, stopping there. And they are also not planning to remain single for life. So they will also look for side plan B. So that if you go and if you reconcile with your family, they all have where to go. That is if they are not actually playing this away match. You're playing on your wife or your husband, your whoever, your boyfriend or your girlfriend is playing on you too. High chances of diseases. X factor. X factor. Ahead of exes. It's my ex. It's my ex. But your ex-boyfriend breaking heart. Now you go reconcile them. Your ex-boyfriend, girlfriend doing something. X factor is a very major issue that could destroy. Because you will still, they say fire we don't catch before, you go still catch again if you are day together. X factors. Is my ex, so we've known before but we're not dating again. If then close, then off lights, you go still one. X factor is another major concern. Is a major concern in effects. Major reasons, major effects in your family that can break a relationship. because you don't need to start toasting your ex afresh. You already know. Just over the dinner, over a little chat, you guys will reconcile and the fire will ignite, and you pick it from where you hang it, knowing between both of you that nothing can happen, and you don't mind. You never can tell what your exes have in their mind. Probably just felt, okay, he's my phone, he knows me first. They will even go and confront your wife or your husband at home. You met me before he met you, we start. I was the one that was dating him before you met him, we start. X factor is a major effects of cheating on your partner. X could be an effect. X factor is a major topic, a major point you should look into. Do not let your exes, do not let your past come into your presence and ruin your happiness. Do not let your past come into your presence and ruin your happiness. Alright. Then it is innate for some people that they can't cheat, they can't do without cheating. It is just in them. They can't just do it. They just felt, let me use Nigerian main English. We can't be eating amala without eating semo. We cannot be eating rice. Sometimes you need to eat semo. Who gives that theory? If that amala is what is going to stick you to your happiness, please do. Alright, I think I'm actually running out on time, so seriously. So we're going to be taking one or two of these comments coming. Thank you guys. Remember to share the video. Please. Yeah. Share, like the video. Share and like the video. Share, like the video. Okay. Alright, just want to take one or two of us. Alright, sorry about that. Let me take it. Please drop your comments. Oh, we've got a whole lot. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Alright, thank you guys. Yeah, good to be here, expecting that. Alright. I think you guys enjoyed tonight. Cheating is always, yes, cheating always have a side effect. Cheating is bad. Cheating means you don't love your partner. There is no how you say you love your partner and you cheat on them and make them very uncomfortable and very unhappy in the relationship. Thank you guys for joining us. Follow us on our Instagram page, Delbam blog _blog, on our Twitter, Delbam. No, cheating, it means of communicating within the family. I don't understand that. If you genuinely love your partner, you won't have any reason to cheat on your partner. Yes, I agree with that totally. If you genuinely love the person, you intended the person, you love the person, you wouldn't want to cheat on the person. So much sign of cheating is lack of communication. Yes, lack of communication, always finding faults. Thank you. You can't love somebody and hurt the person. It's not possible. Cheating is just for fun. If I find someone with sabi, I go do. Cause no. Lack of communication. Please drop lack of communication, attention, insecurity. Yes. Please, thank you guys. Thank you. I actually wanted you guys to drop your comments, drop all your comments, share the page, like the page, follow us on our Instagram page, follow us on our Instagram and do delbam_blog. Follow our Twitter, Delbam. Follow us on Likey, Delbam. Yes, and on these notes, I'm going to leave you guys with a question. Why do men cheat? Drop the comments. Just drop it. Drop your comment below in the comment section. Why? I'm going to leave you guys with this question. Why do men cheat? Remember, your comments, your likes, your tagging others is what is actually keeping me here. I love you guys. Trust me. See you next time, next Sunday.